This is unreal. People who know me know I show my emotions on my sleeve. I go to court every day. I go in front of audiences every day. But this is probably the hardest speech I'm going to make. First, let me be very special congratulations to Leia on becoming a bat mitzvah. You did an unbelievable job. Also, to Laura. She made everything so special, and she worked so hard to make this incredible day for Leia. Leia, you have worked so hard, and it shows. What makes me even more prouder that Mom and I didn't even have to ask you to have a bat mitzvah. You chose to have a bat mitzvah, and that's a big deal. It's rare that we take a moment and sit back and look around and be proud, and you deserve that today. One of my favorite quotes in life is by, of course, Alabama football coach Nick Saban. This is not the end. This is only the beginning. Well, Leia, this is the beginning of your Jewish life as an adult. Even though that you are an adult, Mommy and I, it'll always be our heart and soul. Leia, you are not just our daughter, you're our best friend. You, just as we learn from us as parents, we learn from you. Having you in our lives makes my life complete. Leia, take everything in. Everything that is here is for you. Every person that is here is for you. There aren't too many days in your life that you will remember forever, and this is one of them. Maybe you remember the first day at Hutchinson. Maybe you remember your first time at Jacobs Camp. Or maybe you remember your first Alabama football game. As we go through life, there aren't too many days that you always remember, but this is one of them. I think every parent will agree that when your child was born, that's a day you'll always remember. Let's talk about your life a little bit. I'm not going to embarrass you too much. The day you were born, it was around midnight on September 26, 2009. I had a little too much to drink that night. I was smoking a cigar in our back patio, and Laura comes outside and says, "We need to go to the hospital. My bags are packed, we need to go." I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Leia's not due for like 3 weeks. Laura said, "Well, it's your lucky day. I'm calling my mom, my bags are packed, we're going to the hospital." Took a little time to get me okay, but after 14 long hours, and I mean long hours, during which time your mom said to me, quote, "I'm never doing this again, and I blanking hate you. Get this baby out." And around 2:30 on that beautiful Saturday afternoon, you were born. As I was comforting Mommy, the nurse tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Do you want to see your daughter?" I asked Mommy if I could see you before her, and she said, "Go ahead, yes." And then I prayed. I didn't pray that you're the smartest. I didn't pray that you were the best athlete. I prayed that you were healthy, and I prayed you didn't look like me. God answered my prayers. The nurse then asked me, "Would you like to hold your daughter?" And at that moment, I felt something that I've never in my life felt before. And that's something that I have now and every time I'm around you. And that is the unexplainable, unequivocal love that only can exist between a father and a daughter. Let me share a little bit about Leia and our special relationship. As some of y'all know, I'm kind of somewhat the mom in this situation here. Let's just say that Laura didn't really like to change diapers when Leia was a baby. Another special thing is from early on as a baby, I've always been the one to put Leia to bed every day. To this day, at 13 years old, I still go up in Leia's room every night, sometimes lay in her bed when she says I don't stink, and we talk about her day, and then she just hammers me about my life growing up. Some of Leia's favorite questions to me are what? How old are you? What if? And do you like Mommy or me better? I take Leia to school every day, pack her backpack, and usually get yelled at least a minimum of 3 times. You might not know this about Leia. You might not know this, Leia, but those conversations we have in the car are like the best part of my day. From teaching you hip hop at the age of 3, to teaching you how to rap, to taking your first Justin Bieber concert at 4 years old, which I know you still regret because they asked you to go up on stage and you didn't go, to presenting the game ball at the 50-yard line at the Alabama football game, going in the locker room, meeting the players, and just last weekend, you and me going to a game together. All those memories are just me and you, and I'll never forget them. But this one here is the most special. In Mom and I's meeting with Rabbi Micah leading up to this day, Micah asked me, what does Leia mean to us? The first thing that came to my mind was love. You are love, Leia. You make people happy. You make your friends happy, and you bring everybody together. Leia loves her whole family and finds good in each and every one of them. And Leia loves life. Doing the right thing, and this is rare, comes natural to you, and no adventure is too great. Leia, Mom and I are so proud to the person you've grown up to be. Your selflessness on the way you treat others. You're so smart. Thank goodness for Laura, because it's not me. You were born with the kindest heart and soul, and that's priceless. I wish I could take credit for all you, but your mom too. Our family always says you have Mom and I's best qualities. For Mom, you have your beauty and your smarts, thank goodness. For me, you have your personality, self-confidence, competitiveness, and swag. If I could give you one piece of wisdom from today, it's to make Judaism like a lighthouse that will guide you through the toughest times in life. But like a lighthouse, it is important to know where Judaism is, your lighthouse, and calm seas too. So when weather gets bad, you will always know where that lighthouse in your Jewish faith is. In conclusion, I would like to thank all my family and friends for being here for Laura, Leia, and us, especially the grandparents, Nana Janice for practicing Hebrew with Leia, Grandma Freda for always being there for Leia, to Papa Paul, Papa David, y'all are all so special to Leia. And Grandpa Marvin is looking down on Leia and Laura and is very proud. To all Leia's aunts and uncles, Joy, Amy, Rhonda, Uncle Bill, Robert, Jimmy, of course, cousins Millie, Gordon, and Madison, I know Leia loves y'all so very much. I want to thank Micah, first, for marrying Laura and I 22 years ago. Happy anniversary. And some of y'all might not know that Laura and I was Micah's first wedding as senior rabbi, and Micah also named Leia. Also want to thank Carly, Sharon, Emily for helping Leia prepare for this day. All right, so since tonight is going to be the biggest party that you ever see in your life, and that I can promise you, and you will never forget, I want to end this speech by a song dedicated to Leia. Leia will know the song, and some of y'all will know the song too. I always knew you were the best, the coolest girl I know, so prettier than all the rest, the star of my show. So many times, I wish you'd be the one for me. I never knew I'd get like this, what you do to me. Girl, you know you're not the runner-up, and no matter what, you'll always be number one, my favorite girl, Leia. I love you.
With those beautiful words to our living